Greg Wormuth. Welcome to this week's edition of Central Florida Spotlight. And my first guest is a familiar face in Central Florida and on this show. A welcome to Val Demings, and a big announcement earlier this week, running for Orange County Mayor.
Yes, I'm running for Orange County Mayor. I'm very, very excited about that. Greg, you know I've dedicated my life to public service, and I'm not through yet. I'm looking forward to this announcement.
Why this announcement at this time for you in your political career?
You know, I have been a resident of Orange County for 30 years now. It's a place where I got married and raised my 3 sons. A place where I had the honor of serving as Orlando's first woman chief of police. I love this county. I think there are some good things that have happened in our county, but I think we have the potential to do so much more. I think about an Orange County where all of the different municipalities and towns work together for a common goal and a common purpose, without any thought of who gets the credit. I think about an Orange County where small businesses, or businesses in general, matter, regardless of what size, and a place where every citizen who lives here has a voice, has an opportunity to be heard. If we have a leader that can pull those resources together, bring people together for a common purpose, a common goal, we can do better.
This race should fall in line with a lot of other big races that will bring a lot of folks out, including a number of Democrats. Do you feel that will be in your best interest and that will help elevate you past Mayor Teresa Jacobs?
I expect people to go to the polls and vote for me, not just Democrats, but Republicans and independents, because they believe that I will better represent them and their issues, and that we share the same values and love for this community. That's how I'm going to win.
Your first run at politics, you battled congressional seat for Daniel Webster and wound up losing to U.S. Representative Daniel Webster. You've now moved to the mayor's race in Orange County. What experiences are you taking from that first effort to this one that you can maybe improve upon to try to get a victory?
Well, you know, it's all about, for me, I've been a public servant all of my life. When I ran for Congress, it was about serving Central Florida. As the mayor, it's about serving Orange County. It's about service for me. I believe in our first race, we were able to control everything that we could control. Couldn't control how the district lines were drawn.
Of course, the last name Demings is synonymous with law enforcement here in Central Florida. You mentioned you, again, police chief of the Orlando Police Department. Your husband is Orange County Sheriff Jerry Demings. Let's talk about the safety of the citizens of Orange County. Having someone that has the law enforcement background, I would think many feel is a bonus to the mayor's seat. Why would that be?
Well, when we think about, what makes a community strong, if you ask the citizens, public safety is their #1 concern. But public safety is about so much more, Greg, than just the sheriff's office. It's about the firefighters. It's about corrections. There was a time in Orange County when we had a trained law enforcement executive as the public safety director. We no longer have that.
At one time, your husband held that post, as did, I believe, Mike McCoy.
That's absolutely correct.
But that position is no longer.
That position is no longer.
Would it be under your leadership?
It would be. I believe that when we look at, unfortunately, some of the tragedies that have occurred in our schools recently, I believe that public safety trained public safety individual would have the ability to not only work with law enforcement from a local, state, and federal level, but also work with schools and other corporations and private businesses and other governmental agencies to come to a table and sit down and talk about how to best work together to make our schools the safest that they can be, to make our county the safest that they can be. It's a bigger issue than just law enforcement. It really takes everybody coming to the table.
Very good. Position eliminated, maybe because of the budgets and things along those lines. Is that money well spent? And do you think that Mayor Jacobs, by not having that position any longer, has impacted potentially the safety of Orange County citizens and students?
I think when you looking to cut the budget, I think everybody has an obligation, first of all, to be fiscally responsible. But I think compromising public safety is definitely the wrong move. And I believe the citizens would agree with that statement.
All right, we're not done yet. When we come back, we'll take a quick break. More with Val Demings about what she thinks needs to be improved in Orange County and how she plans to make those improvements. That's just ahead on Central Florida Spotlight.